Hey everyone, I'm Cici.
And I'm Mariza, and this is Athlete Life Unfiltered.
We are athletes, coaches, a mom, professionals, and like many of you, we're just trying to balance it all without losing our freaking minds, that's for sure.
On this podcast, we're pulling back the curtains. We are talking about what it really looks like to live the life of an athlete, not just the highlight reels. That's for
No.
sure.
Yeah, we're talking those long road trips, the mental battles, the burnouts, the big wins, the painful losses, and how to still show up for your career, your family, and even yourself.
We are going to share our own stories, bring on some people, some athletes, some coaches, family members, and talk about everyday just life and talk about what it's like to juggle the real things.
Yeah, juggling it all. There's not going to be any filters, no pretending, just honest conversations with honest people about our daily grind and how we battle life.
Whether you're parenting, whether you're coaching, playing, or just living life like an athlete, you're definitely in the right spot. Welcome to Athlete Life Unfiltered.
So, who are you? Really?
Um,
Who are you really?
Who am I? Like I said, my name is Mariza. I am 28 now. Oh my God. Oh no. If you were to ask me, I'd still feel like I'm 24, but I'm definitely 28. I am a has-been, a fiance, still an athlete, I'd like to think. But yeah, I grew up down in South Texas and moved to San Antonio, Texas, in 2015 when I graduated high school. I played all of the sports in high school. Like I played volleyball, basketball, I was in track. I didn't
Yeah.
really run, but I did the hurdles and I was a jumper. So did softball. Yeah, so I did those main four sports in high school and then decided I wanted to focus in on volleyball and I started club volleyball in high school. I was a little late, but then I went and got recruited to play at Our Lady of the Lake in San Antonio. Woo woo. So yeah, there I played all 4 years and really don't regret anything, but that's where I found myself. And then, yeah, I graduated from college. I
And
found
you
my
found
best
me.
friend. And then I graduated with a kinesiology degree. Didn't know what I wanted to do with that. I
You never
know.
really do.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm going to be a coach. And then I realized coaching is not for me. So then after that, COVID happened. And then I went to PT school, became a physical therapist. And now I have my doctorates in physical therapy. And that's what I do from Monday to Friday. So I work with a whole bunch of different patients, anyone from the age of 3 all the way to 93. Like I can see them all, which it's really fun and get a little sprinkle of my athletes here and there, working towards my specialization in sports. So if y'all need a sports PT, come hit your girl up. But yeah, that's pretty much me. I'm working on planning my wedding right now. So go on that journey with me through this podcast. But yeah, that's me.
As we add another thing on our plate.
Yeah,
As if we're
'cause why
already
not?
full.
Why not?
Wait, I feel like I was today years old when you probably have known this, but let's go back. You played softball?
Yeah.
What position?
I'm a big girl. I got long limbs.
You ain't gotta tell me.
I was I
Are you
was first base.
Me too.
I was first base, but then I was like the only so I was the only tall person. So they wanted me at first base, but also I'm the only one who had like a really like hard like throw because like I'm the only one who could get it from outfield to an actual base. So
So they put you in outfield?
they would put me in both. Yeah. They were like, okay, we need to share the love for first base. So they put another tall girl at first base, I think that was like my junior year, and then they put me in outfield. But then my senior year, I didn't play because I just did volleyball.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to college for volleyball. Peace out, other sports.
Yeah.
I don't have time for you.
Yeah.
High school was a fun journey for me.
Well, tell us about it. Who are you?
Oh, God. I don't even know where to begin. I don't ever like telling my athletes how old I am. So if you're listening, you didn't hear this. But I'm also 28 years old. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. I said earlier I was Cici. That's my nickname. My first name is Ciana, but I always go by Cici or Queen C. Just to spice it up a little bit. I do a little bit of everything. Let's see. I grew up all over the place. So I grew up with coaches as my parents. I also grew up military as my biological father. So it's been around. I was born in Virginia, and then we moved to Texas. I've been here majority of my life. Then I found my way back to the East Coast somehow. But I grew up in a little bit of everywhere in South Texas, and then I went to high school. It's still considered South Texas, but it's like more on the coast. And then I found my way to be recruited in volleyball to go to Our Lady of the Lake.
That's where she met me, guys.
Yes. Just kidding.
We met yesterday.
Yeah. I just picked her up and asked if she wanted to do a podcast with me.
She said, "You look athletic."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I am."
I always get nervous talking about myself, but I have such an interesting life. I always tell people I wish I had a camera follow me around, because some stuff is just can't
it's
make
happening.
This up. Yeah, I can't make
now
this
there
up.
is.
Yeah, exactly. But I did all the sports in high school. Well, I did all the sports growing up. With coaches as my parents, I didn't really have a choice. And no offense to my siblings, but I was the more athletic one. It just kind of came natural to me.
Growing up, don't get upset, Tyler.
Yeah, sorry. Now, however, my youngest brother, one of them, I have two, but one of them on my mom's side, he's 6'2". I'm like, dude, why didn't I get that height? Because if I did, I'd probably be playing overseas. I have such an animal instinct when it comes to playing volleyball. Man, it's always the youngest. I don't understand.
I'll give you my height.
Yeah. And, but I played all the sports. I was really good at softball. That's toot my own horn. I was really good at softball, and I was really good at volleyball. Those are my two main sports. Basketball, as athletic as I am, or was, did not come easy. I could play defense, give me a trophy for defense. That's it. Put me on offense. Tell me to shoot a ball, and the basket starts moving. I can't.
Why was that literally me? I literally, in high school, my coach, he just told me, because again, very South Texas. And so, I was the tallest person in high school. Not just the girl. I was a freaking, Amazonable person. And so my coach, varsity basketball, he's just stand here and block the ball.
Yeah.
And I had a really strong addiction to Dr. Pepper in high school. So he said, "I will buy you one Dr. Pepper per block." I got a 12-pack.
Hey.
The next day, he came to practice and gave me a 12-pack. He's like, "You had 12 blocked shots." That was my basketball career.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I remember in middle school basketball, that's where I peaked. But high school basketball, the only thing I remember, and it still haunts me to this day, is I stole the ball. My coach was yelling at me "Go, go, go!" So I'm freaking dribbling while my feet can't stop to stop and do a layup like you're supposed to, and I just couldn't. I legit could not stop. I threw the ball up and just ran into the mat. That was on the
That's
wall.
why those mats are there.
No, seriously.
Because of you. Because of you.
Literally,
oh my God.
because of me.
I broke my pinky playing basketball.
Ew.
That's how it happened. We'll
And
talk more
also-
about that later.
And I liked playing basketball because it was our time where girls rocked some low shorts. I was put me in some basketball clothes. I looked like a
a
player.
chola. Give me some
Sorry.
lip liner. It was bad. That's all
And
I
lip
have to
liner
say.
and hoops. I got you. And then track, I hated track. I really hated track because one, who likes running? And then running to jump into what? Sand. I hate getting dirty. Why Why? Why am I doing this to torture myself? My mom was a triathlete in college, like a collegiate triathlete. She did track, basketball, and volleyball, and had a kid. Like she, to me, is like Superwoman. Me, I'm like, I don't know why you did that. That's torture. That's torture. Like I don't understand. I don't want to torture myself. Sorry. I think my junior year, I told my mom, I was like, I'm not doing track. Sorry. Like I'm not doing track. I'll do everything else. I would learn how to freaking golf. I'm not doing track. It's during the cold. I gotta run. Who runs for fun? I don't want to run to work out. I play volleyball for a reason.
Dude, I literally like I only wanted to do the jumping events, and my coach was like, "You can't. Like
Yeah,
you
you have
you
to
need
run
to do
a
one
running event."
one running event." So I would do the hurdles.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Me too.
but like my coach during warm up, everybody had to do the same warm up.
Yeah.
And like I think my senior year, I only did the jumping. I did maybe the 100 hurdles or 100 hurdles. And my coach was like, "Hey, you need to go do your warm up mile." And I was like, "I don't
A
run. Like, can I do a warm up lap?"
A mile's torture.
Dude, if she was nice, she'd be like, "Okay, go do your warm up
Yeah.
lap." But like, there were some days she was like, "No, go do your mile."
Yeah.
And I would like, it would take me the whole freaking practice
Yeah.
to do the whole mile. And then I'd get like 30 minutes of like jump time in. And I was like, this is not worth it.
Yeah. No, I'm
Running
like
is not fun.
literally today's years old and I still hate running.
I know my coworkers would disagree. They like have been trying to convince me to do a marathon, and I'm like, this is never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Running,
You
no.
are the only person that can get me to do a freaking running event.
A mud run?
As an adult?
I dragged her into
What?
it. She
I have a
hates
medal.
being dirty.
I
She
hate
hates being dirty and she hates running, and she
Like-
did it for me.
anything touches me. Like I'm like, oh, my skin starts to crawl. Mud. Mud. A mud run?
Mud running
What?
and obstacles.
But let me tell you how she tricked me into this. I'll get back to me in a little bit, but let me tell you how she tricked me into this. She said, "Hey, are you free?" Matter of fact, I am.
She's free
Ironically.
for me.
I will be free. Whatever you need. What's up? You want to go shopping? Immediately. Go shopping? You want to hang out? You want to go get coffee? What do you want to do? Breakfast? Like, yeah, I'm free. I couldn't lie now. I told her I was free. And she was like, okay, perfect. Let's wake up and go play in mud like freaking pigs.
That's not how it happened, but
No,
that's how it happened.
No, but I don't even remember what the text was, but it was like, oh, great. You're running with me. And I'm like,
You were like, I said,
remember that mud run I told you in January? It was October, by the way, when
I
we
was
did
like,
this.
the person I'm doing with it backed out. She had a good excuse.
Oh,
but
yeah. Still not telling me what we're doing, but she was like,
I was
somebody.
like, but can you do the mud run with me? She was like, I hate you because I can't say no to you.
Yeah, literally can't say no to her. Now, my partner, anybody else, even my mother asked me to do something like this. I'd be like, are you on crack? Like, are you on crack? Do I look like a girl to go run in mud? When she asked me, I was like, I hate my life because I can't lie that I'm busy. I already told her I wasn't. And like, sure. However, I will do it again, only with her though. I would do it again. The medals were super cute.
They
Like-
were. We got like some good merch and
Yeah.
like a little sweatband and a little backpack, which I threw away to be honest
Yeah.
because they were dirty.
You actually don't
Um,
even know. I think that's same
But we got like these cute little like mud like
girl
stickers
Mhm.
here, which we got a bad sunburn about. Like I think it was like imprinted on my skin for like a week. Yeah. But the
No.
medal was cute.
And I am very athletic enough to have gone majority of the obstacle and not get mud on me until the very end.
Yeah.
The very end, they purposely set up like an entire mud pool that you have to, like the pool of mud is here. The thing you have to climb under
Oh, that was the one you had
The
to go
ladder.
upside down
Yeah.
on.
is right here. So like, there's no way you can out mud the mud, the
Yeah.
watery mud. Like you had to do it. She went first and she was like, it's in my ears. And I was just like in my head, like, can I turn around? Can I turn around now?
Can I go over it?
Can I go over it? Like
around?
I was able to like, I had to walk in mud. I was able to like not even put my hands down. I was able to just use all leg muscle, climb up with my legs enough on the mud wall to go over. And then everything else was pretty dirt by then because
Yeah.
like we
It
were
was, like, dry.
first-ish
Yeah.
waves. That was the only one, and I was like, it's in my hair. It's everywhere. I was literally like crying. I was just like, let's just freaking finish. Let's just freaking finish.
So let it be known she would do anything for me.
I would,
But
which is why she's
Well,
here.
tell them how we met.
Oh, college. Shout out to Coach Tiffin.
Hey.
One of the positives from college.
The only, no, I'm kidding.
We we met at Our Lady of the Lake here in San Antonio because I got recruited. I got recruited like kind of last-ish minute. I don't know. I feel like we met at an ample time. Like we got each other's social media and did signings around the same time. But I committed to a JUCO. So with my parents being athletes and my mom being a volleyball coach, like I kind of had no choice. But I was actually really good at it and like only ever loved volleyball and softball. So like unlike Mariza, I played club since I was like 9 years old. Like I've been playing club for
It
a
was
really long time.
expensive.
It was, but my mom always coached.
Oh,
So
she
like,
owned the club.
No. But she always coached for the club. So like it
Discounts.
helped. Yeah, it helped with fees, stuff like that. But my mom taught me to do everything. Like that was like her philosophy. Like just learn how to do everything, no matter what any coach will need you to do. You know what to do. I learned how to do everything in middle school. I sat and played everywhere in the front row. High school, my freshman year, I was in middle because my mom was like, "Your job is to block and get the heck out of the way, out of the setter's way." Like it was the only two things I had to do.
Facts.
It's the only. Sorry, middle. That was the only two things. I was good at those two things. Sophomore year, I was a right side. Junior and senior year, I was an outside. Played 6 rotations, and I was really good at being a smart athlete or a smart volleyball player. And then I got recruited December of my senior year and signed to go play at community college, like right outside of Houston, as a 6 rotation outside. And I had like some crazy, I don't even know what was wrong with my, like, I never had any problems with my knees, but like from my calves to my toes, after every volleyball game, they would go numb in high school. It was crazy. It was a very crazy time. I would ice, I would do all kinds of therapy and went to a million freaking doctors and like nobody could tell me what was wrong.
Oh my God, I never knew this.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I don't know if I can like physically last doing college volleyball as an outside hitter. But I was like, you know what, like this has been my dream. Like I knew by the time I was a junior in high school, I was like, I'm going to college for volleyball. I didn't take academics serious. My parents were like not as academic focused for me just because I guess they're like, she's athletic. That'll do the job.
Yeah. She's pretty.
Yeah. Until I got to
Smarts
college.
on this one. I don't know.
I don't know about that. Until I got to college, that's a whole different story. But the rule is, if you sign to a JUCO, you can decommit and re-sign to something bigger. Like you can't go JUCO to JUCO, but you can go JUCO to like a 4. You can decommit and go to a 4-year. Any 4-year. It can be NAIA all the way up to D1. So that's what I did. I was like, you know what? I'm going to continue playing club because that was a thing. And I got recruited as a DS Libero. My club coach had recommended me to Coach Tiffin, and he signed me on as the DS Libero. So I'm like, I tell my athletes all the time, it doesn't matter what, you need to learn how to play everything. You can have like a specialty in one. I said, but don't sell yourself because you never know like what people are looking at you for and what they might feel like suits better for their team, especially for those athletes that want to go to college. So I went to college at Our Lady of the Lake. Lasted 2 years.
2 years. And then she left me.
2 years. And then I hit
Left me.
a mental battle with the coach. Sorry. Lots of love now.
That's where her downfall started. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
You peaked in college.
I peaked my freshman and sophomore year. And then I found my way to the East Coast. I wouldn't change it if I went back, in all honesty, as much as I
missed
you.
I know.
I did. Like, and Our Lady of the Lake, if I could have afforded it, if I could have afforded the school without my scholarship, I would have done it because I loved the people there. Like I had made such good relationships with everybody, and it was such a small but big community. And I still talk to the people to this day from the school.
If you don't know Sienna, she can talk to a freaking brick wall. Okay,
And
like
make a
she
friend.
can make a conversation, make that brick wall her best friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, she knew everyone, and everyone knew her. I don't even think people knew who I was. They were like, "Oh yeah, the girl was Sienna. Yeah, the girl was Cici.
No.
Oh, you're Cici's friend."
Yeah, I made sure people knew who she was.
So when
This
she
is
left, I was
Mariza.
just a nobody. No, I'm kidding.
No, she
I had to
peaked
become an
after I left.
adult, I guess. I had to be my own person.
People loved Marisa though more than I feel like more than they loved me. Well, at least on the
No.
volleyball team. I'm feeling people
Because
liked
I'm
me.
fake. No,
You're not fake.
I know
you're
how to
fake.
be a friend with everybody.
Yes.
I hold secrets. Except for with you. I tell you them all.
Sorry guys, we're just now finding out.
Hey.
We're
Wait, but where'd
now.
you go? Where'd you go again?
I transferred to Norfolk State University. Okay. So as I was looking like all over the U.S. of like, I just want to get out of here. I want to get out of Texas. Like, I just have a calling somewhere. It sounds so weird when I say it like that, but I just have a calling. And long story short, I reached out to a bunch of coaches there, and I was just like, hey, like, here's my highlights. This is what I do. Blah blah blah. Like, if you have a position, I can even walk on. And that's what I did. I walked on to Norfolk State. I did the spring semester with them. I loved the girls I played with. I made great relationships with them. I still follow them. I still talk to some of them almost daily. And I had a great time. However, the summer hit and I had another like mental break. And I was like, you know what? I think I just need to hurry up and graduate. I don't even think I should play volleyball. Like, it's just, nothing is working out for me. And I decided to not continue my athletic journey. And then I was like, I'm just going to graduate early, which is what I did. And they did not like me for that. The girls were very upset, which I was upset about. But I was like, you know what? Like, there's something out there for me. Like,
But you got injured, right?
I was injured.
Yeah.
I was injured, and that had another thing to do with it. Like, I had to play in like all of spring semester. I was playing in a hip brace.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all are new, and I don't have video. We didn't really take film like how they do now. I got hurt due to not understanding my body, not listening to my body, which we'll get there later on. And I was like, man, these girls are squatting 400 pounds. I should be able to squat 400 pounds. They look like me. I look like them. And I came from an athletic program that focused on body weight and speed. And so when I went into like doing all that, going into being like, I could squat 400 pounds, the dog in me whimpered real quick when my sciatic nerve got thrown off and like messed up my entire hip in college as a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I had to wear a hip brace, and then it was like, I feel restricted. But for those that are new, like, don't really know what that looks like, the libero for A&M, one of the liberos for A&M, I forgot her name, Underwood, I think is her last name. But she plays in a very similar hip brace. I just chose not to do that. I was like, I like my body a little bit. I dealt with my like leg issue all of high school. I was like, I don't want another injury. And so as much as it broke my mom's heart, and I think that's the reason why I kept pushing to like play, because my mom's dream, parents living through their children, was to see me play volleyball like she did, and it broke my mom's heart whenever I stopped playing. But she was very supportive after a while.
You had one more year, right? Or two?
I had technically 2.
You still have 2.
I technically still have 2.
Guys, find her on the courts.
Recruit me. I'm just kidding.
NAIA?
Yeah, there's no age level break or age limit.
Yeah.
No, I am a different dog now. I'm a lot better athlete now than I used to be. But yeah, that's the kind of where I am. I ended up graduating out of Norfolk State in 2018, And I was like, I want to be a big girl and get a big girl job. I don't I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't want to be a big girl
I don't want to be a big girl
anymore.
anymore. I don't want a big girl job. Um, I love everybody. I love meeting new people all the time. I made great relationships at No Fix Day. I still talk to those people too. I had great connections, and I got hired at a firm out of Maryland, but we did a lot of work out of like Virginia DMV area, so DC. And so when I moved to Maryland, I worked out of DC, and then I was just in DC all the time. And then I was there until I had my baby.
Until I drug her back.
Yep. After I had my baby, she forced me to come back home.
It was part of the plan.
No, but it was really cool growing up in Texas. And if you're from Texas, you know the closest city is like 2 hours, 3 hours away. And from DC to New York City at that was 3 hours.
It's way across San Antonio.
That's literally 1604 route.
That's it.
It's 2 hours long.
Oh, it's 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the whole loop, 1604.
Yeah, no.
It's like 2 hours. So like, bro, I'm going to Philly for an hour and a half. Like, what? I went through like 3 different states, not cities, not counties, not towns, states. I even drove to Miami, Florida from Virginia when I was in college.
Oh my God.
It was 14 hours. Straight
That's
shot.
like just from one tip to the other tip of Texas.
No, it's literally one tip to one tip. But as you heard, like little bits and pieces of me, I am a mom. So I get to talk about the mom side of things. As far as being a mom and a professional, I didn't really talk about like what I do professionally, but I graduated with my accounting degree. And then I was crazy enough to go back for my master's in accounting while working as an auditor in the DMV area, and loved it, made great connections again. I just kind of found my people there. And then my people got me a different job out of New York, and I moved to Texas and work out of New York. And then I also took over the club that my mom had. She had a small club. She was done with it. She was like, I'm tired of like doing the admin role of everything. Like, she's like, I'll just coach. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'll take it over. And then I took it over and kind of like expanded it. And as if I didn't have enough on my plate already, we have 13 teams. I think I keep trying to remember 12 to 13 teams, 135 girls though. I know that for sure. And I could tell you all 135 girls' names.
Oh, wow.
I could not tell you all of their parents' names.
No, that's too much.
I don't know how my brain does it. And I wanted to add in a podcast on top of that.
I used to coach with her.
Yes.
We did what, 2-3 seasons?
Mm-hmm.
Club seasons. And then this year I decided, hey, I'm going to take a little break because I got to plan my wedding. Yeah. But I'll be crazy with you and start a podcast.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Why not?
I like talking to you.
You like your weekends.
I can talk to you
I'll
for
take your Monday
hour,
nights. I know.
3 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah. All night.
Don't worry, it's not that long. Yeah. So we decided to do this podcast and just kind of get a little insight on what it is to be an athlete and the brains of an athlete, and kind of just letting everybody know that it's okay to fall apart sometimes, and the journey that being an athlete will take you on. And it's okay if you don't have it all figured out, because
you never really do.
We just told you we didn't have it figured out, even after college.
Yep.
But you know, everything happens for a reason, and that is true. Mm-hmm. And I think we wanted to start this podcast to talk to people and let everybody know, like, you may feel crazy, you may feel lonely, but
you're not alone.
You're not alone.
And you're not crazy.
You're not. And if you are, that's fine. We love crazy people.
Yes.
But just to talk about kind of everything we talked about today and more.
Yeah.
And just going through it with each other.
Yeah, exactly. As has-beens, as washed-up athletes, as athletes trying to get back into the, or ex-athletes trying to get back into the role. Balancing life. That's some things that we're going to be talking about, is like, you know, how to balance your life in chaos, in this chaotic life, that because life doesn't stop. Like, doesn't matter who you are, life never stops. So you just got to figure out how to navigate through, give yourself that day, give yourself some grace, and then get back up and go at it. Yeah.
And talking about how life looks after being an athlete, if that's just who you identify as an athlete, and what it's like after all of that chaos stops.
Across all ages too, not just like high school athletes or collegiate athletes, but like professional athletes too. Because I still have some friends that play professionally overseas, and I'm just like, I don't know how she's doing it, but like I love it. And then I have some athletes that like they go from playing every sport in high school because they go to such small high schools and like having such knit tight groups to like not playing or doing any sport going into college and like freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of
some
like an
stories.
identity crisis.
Almost, yeah.
But I feel like everybody kind of goes through that, and
Absolutely.
nobody really talks about it.
not
That's why
enough.
we're
Not
here.
enough, at least. Not enough. And we'll talk about boy sports. We'll talk about girl sports. We'll talk about all the sports that there is to offer, except track. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna talk about running.
Just
But
kidding.
we are also going to talk about like the mental, like the battling the mental health behind it too, because that was something I struggled with and was never talked enough about, or no help, at least for me, when I was going through it and while I was struggling with it. And now that me as a coach, I try to like make sure I just make sure I like help my athletes know that they're not alone, and they, if they can't find their safe space within their parents, because no offense, I couldn't, like,
Yeah.
even though my parents were coaches, like I could not find my safe space of talking about the burnout I had, or the mental battle that I was struggling with when it came down to sports, because like growing up, to give my parents some grace, like growing up, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
We sound so old.
no, we do sound so
Ugh.
old, but like parents are even older. But like our parents grew up where there was like, there's no excuses. You can get stuff
Yeah.
done.
Oh, my aunt's favorite line when I was growing up playing volleyball, she was like, "There's no crying in volleyball."
Yeah.
And like I lived by that quote. Like I was like, "There's no crying." I don't think I actually cried until college,
Yeah.
post grad. Like I don't think I actually cried until graduate school, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
I was
I'm
a
like,
crier.
yeah, I didn't
I
cry.
was a crier if I was happy.
I don't cry.
cried.
Now I cry all the time. I gave my own teammate a concussion in high school during warm-ups, and my whole team was crying and I wasn't crying, and I'm the one who gave her the concussion, and I was like, "Guys, we have a game to play. Let's get to it. Let's win this game for her."
Dang.
We lost, but
I'll
but I was
believe
still in it.
Yeah, your head. As much as I was an animal, I wasn't that much of an animal, because like I got a concussion in practice, which we'll talk about because that's a serious thing. But like I got a concussion in practice from Lance in college,
Oh my god, I remember
and
that.
like everybody hated me for it.
Yeah, they were like against her.
Like I got hit in the.
They're
in
like,
the
she doesn't really have a concussion.
Yeah, I
She's
got
being
hit.
a baby.
I got hit in the eye and the nose, and like automatic science. I'm gonna bring on a scientist. No matter what, if you get hit in the nose, like you automatically like trigger your tear duct, so your
You're
tears
gonna
start
cry.
coming. You're gonna cry. I was crying because like I like shit. I just got hit.
Like a 6'5", like basically professional sand volleyball player,
He is
straight to the dome. Like you're
Straight.
gonna cry.
Like the girl that was playing defense in front of me that should have gotten the ball, got scared and backed up, so the ball just like came directly at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I walked off and was just like, I just need a minute. I didn't think that was a thing. I didn't think concussions were a thing. I'm not even joking. Like as much as we take concussion tests, like high school, whatever, I was like, I play volleyball. Concussions, what? That's not a thing.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we will. Because now that I have it, I'm like, you don't mess with the brain. And it was torture because I, again, tried pushing through it. And I was just like, I don't have a concussion. Like, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. I got to play. It was spring season. So, like, it was like, I got to play. Like, I don't have a concussion. And then I went to class, like, right after. Because I was like, I remember telling Coach Stephen, like, I just need a minute. Like, my brain just got rocked. Like, I need a minute. And I went to class. I lasted maybe like 5 minutes before I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. Went to the bathroom and I was like, something is going on. Something is going on. Like, I can't.
Something doesn't seem right.
Something does not seem right. And it was just like, I don't feel good. Like, I can't like, it was like, the lights weren't triggering me, but it was like a sound. Like, it was like the sound, like the teacher just talking. And I was just like, my head was like this big. And it was just like, what is happening? And so I was like, okay, I just need a minute. I went to the bathroom. I remember like looking in the mirror, like splashing water on my face, like get it together. And then I went back and then tried lasting like another 10, 15 minutes. I think it lasted the whole period or whatever. Then after that, I was like, I need to go to the trainer. We had great trainers, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Loved them to death. I went there and I was just like,
Shout out to Corey.
yeah,
Best trainer ever. I don't know
best
where he's
trainer
at now,
ever.
but
Wherever you are,
yes,
love you.
you're a real one.
But I went to them and I was just like, like this happened in practice, but like I don't know, like in class I couldn't focus, and he looked right at me like dead in the face and was just like, you have a concussion. And I was like,
You are concussed.
the first thing I said was, I play volleyball. Like, no, I don't. Like, that's not a thing. And he was like, no, you have a concussion. And I was like, that's not a thing. Like, you can't tell me that. Don't say that. And then it's like it's an automatic, I think, like 2-week protocol. Like, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
I
It
was
has changed now.
I
but-
was out for a month.
Yeah.
I was out for a month. I legit had to go to a I don't even know. Don't beat me up on this, guys. But I had to go to a head doctor. I don't know the name of it, but I had to go to a head doctor, and was just like, it's not getting better. Like I did the whole lights out thing, like being under the covers, like took time off from class, like I did everything online, and took everything home because I was like, I can't focus. I did that and like still was not getting better. I remember I tried faking it. Was like, I'm getting better, like I'm fine. They made me take the
test, the concussion test.
I lasted 2 minutes.
Oh my God, I gave one of those today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It lasted 2
Should not-
minutes, and
should not
I started
pass.
crying. I started crying, and I was like, I'm sorry, I lied.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I lied. And they were just like, you can't rush this thing. And I was like, this is that's when I was like, okay, this is serious.
Yeah.
That was rough. That was a rough time for me because it was like my prime time to like show up, and I was doing really good.
Yeah.
I think we only had like 2 tournaments in the spring season, and that's the first tournament I played like really well.
Yeah.
And then after then, like again, everybody hated me. I don't know why everybody was out to hate me.
Haters
I
gonna
do know
hate.
why, but I like have some like small love for them still.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hate them
Because you're a
but-
good person.
Yeah, I don't want to hate them, but they hated me.
They did.
And I hated that they hated me.
Yeah.
So it stressed
we
me
were
out.
we were younger.
We were younger.
We were like the 2 little babies, freshmen,
and I didn't really
like
know
a
how to
full team of like
stand up for myself.
juniors and seniors. So
Yeah.
it was rough, but
So that'll be talked about a
Yeah.
lot. That'll be talked about. And then, we'll just dive into a lot of things for you guys. And then we want to hear from y'all. If y'all have any stuff that y'all want us to talk about.
yeah, definitely leave it in the comments.
Stories. You can DM us.
Oh yeah,
their stories.
We
and,
can
like,
read stories on here. That'd be fun
to hear what maybe there's some. I went down the rabbit hole of like TikTok and
volleyball Reddit stories.
I don't know if I haven't looked into any of it, but I saw like on TikTok girls were talking about how like horrendous their coaches were in college.
We're gonna talk a lot about a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So
We wanna hear from
definitely
y'all.
stay tuned. Leave a comment on what you guys want to hear from us.
Yeah.
Again, we're a new podcast, so it's an open floor. Like,
Yeah.
just let us know what you guys want to hear. Follow, like, subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear, and
Welcome to Athlete Life Unfiltered.
see you soon.
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.